Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back on prepod. Remember, this is the test version of Howrse where we test out new promos and features before they're added to the live game, and we're going to be looking at the Christmas Sleigh promo. Now, not everything has been translated completely on prepod as of yet, but I have been playing about with it on UK prepod, and I've got a reasonable idea of this promo now. It's a little bit different to some of the stuff we've had before, but I can see similarities to some of the past promos that we've had. So travel around the world on your sleigh and celebrate Christmas with lots of gifts. Travel to many destinations by sleigh and gain experience to unlock more distant destinations and earn better gifts. Come back every day to open the Christmas box full of bonuses to help you on your adventure. So, some new divine friends. Along the route, get together some divine reindeer to pull your sleigh, and each reindeer gives you unique bonuses. Now, I think this one should actually be named Donner, this second one, because the rest of them all look to be, you know, correct. I've never heard of one being called Give, so we're going to assume this is actually Donner, because Blitzen, upon awakening, brings plus 10 vitality to Donner, and Give, which I'm assuming is Donner, is awakened, once it awakens, brings plus 10 vitality to Blitzen. So Cupid, upon awakening, brings plus 10 vitality to the reindeer directly in front and behind her. So basically, you place these reindeer in a sleigh, and well, that will mean that, like Cupid, if you put one reindeer in front of her or behind, she'll give them plus 10 vitality. Only to the ones that are directly in front and behind her. So then Prancer, upon awakening, brings plus 10 vitality to all the reindeer before her. So any reindeer you place in front of Prancer should get plus 10. And then Comet, upon awakening, brings plus 10 vitality to the reindeer just behind it. So, Aging Snowflakes. Use Aging Snowflakes to instantly awaken your team of reindeer. Get snowflakes by opening Christmas chests every day, taking your horses on mountain rides up to 3 times per day, and you can purchase them with the snowflake packs on the black market. So organize your team of reindeer. Every decision is important during your trip. Arrange your reindeer wisely and make good use of their bonuses. There are many bonuses that can help you during your travels. So speed skis basically allow you to travel twice the distance just for one journey, okay? Potted errands, your reindeer loses less vitality during one journey, so they'll lose about half the vitality. And then Team Spirit, enjoy an advantage of plus 10 kilometers and plus 30 vitality for your entire team. And then get these bonuses by taking your horses for rides up to 2 times per day, by opening Christmas chests every day, and by opening Advent calendar windows. So there's obviously the Advent calendar going on right now. I've already opened the windows for this, but these will help you. So if we just have a quick look here. So right now I've got fodder, equipment pack, I got one of the reindeer from the Smash, Team Spirit, potted horseshoes. You can sort of see these will be quite useful. Like there's the odd thing like fodder and the energy for all the horses that won't help, but generally you do want to be opening the Advent calendar alongside this to make sure that you get the items for this promo. So then we've got the golden horseshoes. So cover a certain amount of kilometers to get the golden horseshoes for the event. Now, this is something I just want to mention here, because right here it says kilometers, and then down here it says miles. If we go over to, this is UK prepod, you can see that it says kilometers here, and it also says kilometers here. So they'll probably fix that. So we'll just go back here to international. So collect at least 2 golden horseshoes to participate in the prize draw, which will take place at the end of the event to try and win the divine horses, honey spice bread and gingerbread. So I want to just show you the prizes before we do anything else. So here are the prizes. We've got honey spice bread, which is one of the pastry divines. We also have the reindeer, but I think you'll get the reindeer as you go along. Maybe not so much with Prancer, possibly. Prancer's one you're going to have to collect during this promo. The pastry divines. So honey spice bread is one of the pastry horses. He helps you, your other horses find sugar more often during their actions, and honey spice bread can offer a reserve covering to the mare gingerbread if she's in your breeding farm, and this one can't be sold. And if we go over here to see gingerbread, so this is gingerbread, and she's one of the pastry horses. She helps your other horses find sugar during their actions, and gingerbread being covered with honey spice bread if it belongs to you. And after 24 months, she will give birth to a foal of a random breed amongst the following: so thoroughbred, gypsy fanner, and a hackney. That could change depending on what server you're on, possibly. She will give you sugar pearls every day when she wakes up, and the more the sugar pearl meter is full when gingerbread is covered, the more the foal will have high innate skills. There are a couple of other divines available as well, as you can see here. Most of the other items are just regular BM items and other little parts that you get. They've also got these new elves polo wraps. I think they're quite cute. But yeah, this is, so far, it's a little bit different, as I said, but there's a couple of things that are kind of the same. So ho ho ho, how good of you to come. Let me show you how to use the sleigh to travel around the world. Select a destination, see how many kilometers you need to cover, and the prizes you will get. So let's select this. Okay, so Aging snowflakes times 5. Okay, so this is what the gift that we're going to get. So harness at least one reindeer to the sleigh to start your trip and win the gift. So happy sleigh ride, all you need is one more reindeer and I have a gift for you. Okay. So they've just given us Donner. Okay. You get to know Donner better later on, but for now you must harness him to the sleigh. So if we put Donner in, there you are, you're ready to leave. Okay, so if we click start. Okay, this is where it all happens. Donner looks like he's lacking vitality. Let's give him something to eat. 5 rations looks sufficient for now. So this is the feeding button here. So feed all the reindeer at the same time. So if we select 5, and we confirm that. So Donner is already feeling better, but we can still give him a bit more vitality. So this is where you can give them extra treats. You can pet him to give him more vitality. So this is petting. And then you can now give him something to drink. And finally you can give him a candy cane. So now that we've got Donner's vitality to 100%, you can also see that there are more areas here for reindeer, but we can't actually put any of them on yet. So this one is unlocked at sleigh level 2, this is unlocked at sleigh level 3, and this is unlocked at sleigh level 4. We'll get into that a little bit more later. So now to actually take this reindeer on a sleigh ride. So obviously you've still got the speed skis, which allow you to travel twice the distance during one trip. You've also got the padded irons, which means your horse loses half, or sorry, your reindeer loses half the energy during the trip. And then you've also got the team spirit, which gives the plus 10 kilometers and plus 30 vitality for your entire team. But I don't think I'll use this right now because obviously we just got the one reindeer, so I don't really see too much of a point. So we're going to just select this. So obviously if we take that off, when we select 8 hours, it would take us 8 kilometers, but if we put those on, select the same amount, it's going to give us double that. If we add on the padded irons, for example, let's go with 8. You know, we can actually do 16, whereas if we take those off, we can only do 8. So that is giving you a rough idea of what you can do with these. So let's confirm that. And that's allowed us to travel 16 kilometers. So if your reindeer is too tired or you're lost, trust the North Star. Go ahead and try. Let's see this time around. Okay. So trust the North Star to advance 35 kilometers without wasting time and vitality. So right now it's not going to cost us anything, but it will afterwards. So congratulations, you've received your destination. Okay, and this is the prize you get. So that's the following gifts. Now let's return to the map. Okay, so this is the map. So this safe will be available and free every day for you. Inside you will find all kinds of things to help you on your journey. I leave you here. Good road and good luck. So this is the Christmas chest, and you can open this once per day. So this is what it's talking about here. So you open the Christmas chest and you can get a lot of different items out of this. So we just won 1 pair of skis, so we'll collect that. So this is the destination available to us right now. So right now if we were to say, let's select this and start that, that will then take us towards that gift. Now I'm just going to show you something. So right now it says our current level is 1 out of 4 and our next sleigh level is available at 255 kilometers. So essentially what happens is you have your sleigh and you have to advance a certain distance before you can get to the next level of the sleigh, and I'll kind of show you that a little bit more in a bit. So if I click on this and we click start, okay, then we can choose whatever one of the reindeer that we want. So basically what I would kind of advise with this is focus on, if you're trying to get further along to the later parts of the promo for, like, say, the divines and things, try and just get as quickly as you can through the sleigh levels. So if I go over here to UK Prepod, where I've sort of got a little bit further along with this promo, I've currently got a sleigh level of 2 out of 4, and it's telling me to get to the next level I'm going to have to get another 325 kilometers. Now on the side here we've got the Ride, Trip, Expedition, Epic, Divine Journey and Epic Secret Journey. So right now obviously we can access any of these because our sleigh is of a suitable level, right? Then if we go to Trip, we can still go to any of these because we've got a sleigh level of 2, so we can still access all of these that are currently here. Now if we go up to Expedition, okay, you can see that these are locked. Okay, so if we click on one, so it says that we still have to cover so much to get this gift, and your sleigh level needs to be a level 3 for this kind of trip. So down here, for example, we've got Gingerbread, and it's telling us how far we'll have to go and that we're going to need a sleigh level of 3 for this. So basically each item can be unlocked over a certain distance, but also the sleigh has to be of suitable level. So if we go to Epic Divine Journey, for example, say we wanted this one, Okay, so we have to go 4,500 kilometers, and we have still to get to level 4 for this trip. Now, the Epic Secret Journey, this stuff, it says is not going to be available for a while. I don't know whether this is going to become available sooner on prepod, because prepod's not going to be open for 41 days and 7 hours, so I don't know enough yet about the Epic Secret Journey just yet. But so far that seems to be this promo. I'll show you the snowflake packs while I'm at it. So you can purchase snowflake packs for 85 passes each, and that will give you 6 snowflakes per pack for the Christmas sleigh. So my advice is, if you're planning with this promo, definitely make sure that you open your advent calendar, figure out what items and what things you're going for, and try and streamline it as much as possible for that. If you have any more questions about this promo, you know, let me know in the comments. I've been playing around with a couple of things. One of the things that I'm sort of personally curious about is whether if I put the reindeer to bed after 10 PM or with, you know, below 20% energy, if that's going to have sort of a knock-on effect. Obviously, I do have to take into consideration the fact that some of these reindeer do give each other bonuses of vitality, so that is going to affect whenever they wake up and so forth. I have sort of seen so far that if I leave the reindeer with a little bit of energy, they do seem to wake up with more, and in some cases that actually some of them have woken up with 100%. So I am just playing about with that at the moment. I'm trying to see, because I feel like the one thing you could end up doing with this is wasting far too much time feeding them, because here I could feed them for 10 hours, which would get them to 100%, for example, but then I have, what, like an hour to go on a sleigh ride, which is completely pointless. So definitely, you know, be aware of that. And one of the things that kind of has stuck out for me with this particular promo is, like, if you feed, it will pop up the feed action again. It's very easy. There's been a couple of times where I've accidentally fed twice instead of feeding and then going and clicking the travel. So that's something that I would just sort of pay attention to. Now I'm just going to put these to bed now just to see. So it's not 10 o'clock yet. This one's got 30% energy. This Blitzen's got none. I expect Blitzen is going to get some energy off Donner, because as far as I remember, Donner does do that. Let me just... Yeah, so Donner should give plus 10 vitality to Blitzen. So you can see that Donner did wake up with 100% energy whenever I left it, with a little bit of energy overnight. This one hasn't woken up with full. So I would just maybe... I'm going to play about with this a bit more just to see, because I have a funny feeling that it could apply it. I know there's other promos where you could use the Divine's entire energy, like if you look at the maze or something like that, and it wouldn't have any negative effect. But I'm just kind of wondering about this at the moment, because I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if that mechanic was in here. But yeah, that is the Christmas Sleigh promo. Obviously, if you have any more questions, you know, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I can try out a couple of things on this. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye.